Hello everybody, good morning. This is Rajiv here and welcome to my channel. So this video is not going to be a review video. This is going to be a normal video which actually is going to be explaining about this gun. It's not a review, and I usually do in my local language. Is going to be Tamil. I'm from India, Tamil Nadu, but obviously this is going to be an English based review, not a review again, a video. The reason why I'm doing in English is because this video requires to be done in English. Okay, so that this reaches out to the whole other part of the world so that they can help me out on this. Help. Okay, yes, I need a help because yes, this gun has broken down. I'll tell you what this gun is and how it broke down. So this is going to be a Tokyo Muri's. I think you can see that it's a Tokyo Muri. It's a Tokyo Muri's HK P30 EBB. That's an electrical pistol, or you can call us AEP pistol, okay, which works on batteries. I purchased in 2018 or so, and after that it was working really fine for like 1.5 years. I did not use the gun much, like every other do. Like they actually take out the gun almost every week and they fire at least close to 100 rounds or something, but I do not do that. I oftenly use it, like I very rarely use it. But unfortunately, at one time a point the gun broke down. I would not say it's broke down. Broke down is different from something else. Like broke down means that something has broken down, but nothing has broken down in this gun. Everything is intact. Everything is completely intact, and nothing is broken in this gun. But still, the gun won't fire anything if you put a baby inside. So that is the biggest issue. So I'll tell you what happened with this gun is. Actually, I put some rounds in this gun, and like 2 to 3 rounds, I hope so, and it fired first 2 rounds, and the third round it did not fire. It showed some kind of sound. I'm sorry for that sound, but yeah, that's the sound it made. I cannot tell you what the sound is right now. Okay, so that was some kind of sound. The blowback did not work. It's a blowback gun where the blowback goes up and down, but that time the blowback did not work, and maybe I thought like the battery is problem. The first solution I found is like the battery could be a problem. So what I did is I removed the batteries. I reinserted the batteries, but nothing worked out, and I searched to the YouTube first, and they said the battery could be the biggest issue. So I went to a shop, I purchased new Duracell Ultra batteries, I put this back in, and then still it's not working. Like it won't fire anything. Okay, even the blowback would not move. It was completely stuck on its own, like when you actually press the trigger up. So what I decided is I tried to remove out. I tried to completely disassemble it to know what exactly has happened inside. I feel like something is stuck inside. Maybe the gears are stuck. So let me tear it apart and like open it up and check it out if the gears is stuck, so that I can remove the gears. I can free it up the gears and put it back on so that the gun will work. I did exactly what it was shown in one of the videos, and I'll put the link in the description. And I tried that. I opened it every time and everything was fine except the spring, which was stuck actually. So I just removed the spring and the tension was released, and it was back again. So I put the gears back on and everything back on again, but tried again, the same problem. Like the gun won't fire. I had the same noise. So now I'm completely stuck, guys. So what I did is I did 2 things. I wanted to check it out, that everything is okay, the motor and everything is okay. I suspect motor, because the motor is not giving that push to actually fire the gun. Like it doesn't have the energy or the torque to actually push the spring, the tension spring. This is the tension spring, obviously, so I removed it. This is the tension spring, so it doesn't have that the so-called torque to actually push it up. Maybe the motor is gone. That's what I feel. So what I did is I removed it and tried it so that the motor is working or not. Yes, it is working perfectly fine. In the sense, like the gun blowback is working. I'll show you. See, the blowback works now, but obviously it won't fire because it doesn't have the tension spring. This is a recoiling spring, which the spring is removed. Okay, but when I put the spring back on, it won't fire. It won't even blow back. That's the biggest issue right now. So I need your suggestion, guys. Whoever is back out there, like who knows about this gun, like what could be the real issue. Okay, there are two basic solutions which I would do with regards to your answers or comments. One, if you guys say the motor is gone, maybe the electrical part is gone, you need to repair it, then obviously I cannot do that because I'm from a country here in India where we don't find any aftermarkets or any repairing kind of shops, or maybe like any kind of repair spares so that I can go and repair it. So obviously I need to throw this gun to the garbage. But if you're gonna tell me like, no, there are some gear misalignment which possibly I could correct it myself and then the gun would work, or maybe there are some oiling required or anything like that which possibly is not broken inside, and probably I can do it all by myself without spending a money on this thing, then yes, I could do it because I know how to tear it apart. I'll do the tear apart right now and right in front of you guys, and I'll show you what's inside the gun, and maybe you can get a good idea about how the gear alignment is and everything, so that you can help me out on this issue. So this is all about it, guys. If I missed out anything, I'll just tell it while I am like tearing apart. So let's start tearing apart. So first I'll do is I'll remove the batteries. I'll first remove the so-called magazine. I'll put that right side, and then I remove the batteries up. So these are the batteries I was using. It was Duracell Ultra, which actually was really powerful. I just bought once and I never bought it again because it was so powerful. Okay, so now let's start tearing apart. So first I'll do is I'll try to remove the so-called, what do you call it, this slide here, because that is the main part here first. So we need to pry it up. Yeah, so I just remove this slide here. So slide is done. So this is the internals. You can see the spring is not there. Okay, I removed the spring. The spring comes right here actually. So if I put the spring back on, it won't fire. So that's the reason I removed it. Maybe if I fire, maybe it will fire. I'll show it. Okay, I removed the batteries. I'm sorry, I forgot that. So let's start to remove the screws here. So I just removed everything. So now I'll do is I'll try opening it up. I've already actually opened it several times, hence it is pretty easy for me to open it again. Otherwise it will take a little more hard thing to do. And then comes out this is metal part. It's actually just for weight. Yeah, and then what you need to do is I just made a mistake. This thing we need to remove it. This top actually on the top of the side, otherwise the gun won't come out. It's pretty hard to remove. If there is an orange cap, then it'll be very hard to remove it. I'll just remove it my okay, I'm removing with my teeth here because it's too hard to remove. So once it's removed, then you can start tearing it apart completely, and the gun will come right off. So yes, I just removed it. So this is the other part, and this is the actual part. Okay, so yes, this is the internals, guys. If I can zoom this thing out, I'm now gonna drop this thing out, okay, very carefully. So as you can see, this is the battery compartment, and this is the motor, and you can see the gears up here. Okay, this is the internal part of gears. I hope the gears are very good in condition. It is not worn out. People usually say, like, I searched a lot of things in the internet and they said like there are three different reasons. One is your motor is gone. The second one is the internal gear right here. This one should have been worn out, so that you need to put some Paxi, some kind of wax, so that that actually fixes thing up, and you can start your gear to run again. So I checked it out, but it is in really good condition. If you can see it, if it is very crisp clear view, you can see how good it is. Okay, I'll show you in different angles. I hope the gears are in a very good condition, I guess. So you can see that this is the setup which I did. So I hope I'm doing the correct setup here. Maybe you can correct me out if I'm not doing it correctly. So this is the correct setup here. Okay, and then comes out is the trigger part, which actually connects with the hop up and obviously with the semi-auto and full auto switch here. The electrical part is right here. Hop up comes right in under here. I hope so. It's not a non-adjustable hop, I guess. Not sure. Okay, and this is actually the gear spring. Maybe you can look at it. Okay, here's the gear spring, which is very important. Okay, it comes right off. Now with the setup I have, it doesn't come right off. Okay, and this is the guiding rod here. Okay, so this is what it is, guys. Internally you can see there are no damages anywhere. There is nothing broken down. The gears here and everything completely, if you can see, take a look at very closely. There are nothing broken. You can tell me if there's anything broken. No, this is something gone wrong. And on the top here, this is where the piston moves and the spring actually pushes up. Also, people say like you can tighten up the so-called motor under here. Okay, there's actually, this is not possible with this gun. Usually what happens is with the rifles there are some kind of screws under here. So what you need to do is you need to tie the screw up so that the motor moves up and it fixes with the gear here completely perfectly. But here there's no screws under here, so I cannot do that part. So I'm out of luck for that too. So this is one part of the gun, guys. Okay, this is nothing, you can see it. Okay, so let's keep it right under here and I'll show you the other part. And this is actually the other part where actually the battery compartment, and this is all fit. So you can have a look like if there's anything broken here. This, I hope this is actually not broken. This is manufacturing itself. Maybe I can show you here. This one is actually done is with the manufacturing kind of stuff, and nothing else is broken, I hope so. Okay, everything is intact. So this is what it shows right inside the gun. Okay, this is where the magazine comes in. So I'm pretty confused, like what's gone wrong with this gun, like why it's not firing up. Okay, maybe you can help me out, like what exactly I should do to actually make this gun work again. I don't see anything wrong, I don't see anything broken inside, but yes, I still doubt the motor is gone. What I should do to make the motor run again, okay, because I will just show you. Maybe if I remove the gears off and if I put the batteries on and I'll run again, the motor works. As I showed you in the very beginning, the blowback works. Okay, that's without the spring. If you do not put the spring back on, the motor works. But when I put the spring back on, I'll do one thing. I'll just put the spring back on. I'll show you how it looks. Okay. Okay, so I just reopened it again. I missed out one thing. This should have some length, so that I should put the thing back on. So then I should do is okay, I'm missing that rod. There's one rod which I'm missing it out. So this is that rod which actually guides the so-called this one fits right on top of it, this one. Okay, so go and put this thing right back on here. Yeah, and then make sure that this goes on the gears here, so that it pushes the gear, and then push the spring in right like that and push the gear back on, so that when you fire, this will push the gear. Okay, this is the adjustment basically. You can see that. Yeah, so this is how it fits. Okay, so once that is done, now make sure the gears are intact completely, everything is intact, and now start putting the gun back right on like it was already. So guys, this is the spring setup. Maybe I'll just zoom it in. I'll show you. This comes right inside the gun here. So let's put this back on. Okay, this will go down here. Little tricky, little harder. Yeah, so this is how it fits. You'll hear a snap sound, and now it's fit. So now I'll do one thing. I'll put the slide back on. Okay, I'll just do. Okay, it's snapped on. No, it takes again a little tricky part to do it. Yeah, so now it's done. The slide part is done. Now I'll show you like what's the problem is. Now I think put the spring back on, the gears and everything is in its place, and now it should be working fine, but unfortunately it won't. So okay, I'll show you how that's done is. Now let's press this and you'll hear this sound. Just hear it. See, I'm putting the mic very closely. This is the sound I hear, guys. Okay, I hear this sound. Obviously a little smell of something which is burning inside. Maybe not really burning, but yeah, some very minute kind of smell inside. This is why I smell. But yeah, this is what it happens. It doesn't fire anything. So yes, this is what the problem with the gun, guys. Okay, I did not put this back on, so that I'm sure that I'll open it again, so that time I'll put it. So yes guys, this is all about the problem with this gun. If I put the spring, as I said, put the spring back on, the tension spring, it won't work. I mean, it won't fire, and it'll produce some noise. Even the batteries are in, but everything inside is intact. Okay, I think you already saw it. Okay, it doesn't work even on the semi-automatic or automatic mode. This is the semi-automatic and this is the automatic mode, right? And okay, it gives the same kind of sound. It doesn't work. Okay, so your suggestions, guys, what it could be wrong, like if the motor is gone, or if the gears are misaligned, or maybe I'm doing something wrong on fitting this part. I've tried everything, you can see that. Or if I need to change the motor, where is the motor available? Maybe you can tell me that too. But there's no use, because I cannot import the motor. Or just give me the specification of the motor. Let me try it out here in local. Maybe there are chances, because motors are available obviously, but the specific motor I do not know, because there are no numbers or there's no name of the motor mentioned here. It is like industrial motor, so obviously I'm not sure what motor they use inside. So if you could help me out and tell me what exactly the motor they are using for this gun here, I'll go outside. There's a big market out here. I just go outside and just find out that motor and just try to put it in. Maybe I need some soldering. I'll do that myself. I've never done that before, but yeah, I'll do that myself, because I cannot take to any shop to do it. If I do it, I think it's my country. I can only keep these guns right under my home, like right inside my home, to use it in the backyard, but I cannot take it outside. Well, obviously this is a toy, so I can come out, but obviously I don't want to get into problems. So the only thing I can do is I can go and buy a motor. I can come back in. I can do the soldering right inside my right here inside my home, and make this gun back again work token out. If there is any other problem, as I said, it's like gear problem or anything with which I can make this gun back to work again, then be really appreciated, because obviously I can without any money spent, maybe because of the mistake what I'm doing inside, or maybe some oiling required or anything required for the piston to be done, or any other modifications, probably we can do all by myself. Let me know, so that I can make this gun work. Okay, now I think you can see the blowback won't work. Okay, so this is all about this video, guys. I just need your help. Okay, let me know if there's anything possible, so that I can make the gun back to work again. So thank you for watching this video. I'll be waiting for your comments. Like this video, please share it to others if you have to. Okay, I don't expect subscribings for this thing, but obviously I just need you to share this video, like this video, and obviously comment. That is the most important thing which I'm looking for. Share and comment, so that in case there is someone who could know about this gun very well, and they can help me out. maybe chances are there. So help me out on this, guys. I'll see you with another video soon. Until this, Rajiv signing off. Take care and bye, guys.